Most of us don't realize how much our expectations shape our emotions until life doesn't go as planned. Expectations are mental programs that we create about how reality, people, or even ourselves should behave. And oftentimes we don't realize that we have expectations until we feel them in the body. We feel frustrated, impatient, disappointed, and this is when we know that we have expectations. I used to be so impatient. Things needed to happen yesterday, and that was creating so much frustration in me because I had this feeling that I couldn't make things happen as fast as I wanted. And since I've worked on turning those expectations into a source of love, life has surprised me in so many ways. Because when you let go of expectations, you open the space for magic, for synchronicities, and for life to surprise you. Yet, sometimes it's easier said than done. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to transform those mental expectations into a powerful source of love in a practical way, because I believe that spirituality is meant to be lived, to be felt, and to be embodied in our daily life. If expectations could speak, they will say something like, "You should understand how I feel without me explaining." "If you really love me, you should text me and call me." Or, "My effort should be recognized and appreciated." Or, "I should be further along in my work by now." Like, there is often this hidden needs behind our expectations. And so instead of clearly saying, "I need connection, I need rest, I need safety, I need recognition, I need love," we unconsciously project those needs outward as expectations. And because we don't acknowledge those needs within us and we look for them outside of us, this creates tensions, attachments, and emotional turmoil. And that's when we start to feel frustrated, disappointed, or even resentful. So what is important here is the awareness, right? And doing some checking with ourselves first. Like taking the habit to come back to yourself whenever frustration arises and telling yourself, "Okay, I'm feeling frustrated right now. I'm feeling impatient. What do I need from the situation, from the person, the project, or life? If I could receive something from this situation or this person right now, what would that be?" And this is when sometimes it can get a little bit tricky, right? To pinpoint and understand our needs. So having a needs wheel with you, like the emotional wheels, but for your needs, can help you identify and name what's calling for attention so you can respond to your needs with love instead of projection. So when you notice the frustration arising, you can take your needs wheel and start by identifying what is needed in this situation. I was speaking with someone a few days ago, and she was feeling drained. Her energy was all over the place at work and at home, and she told me, I'm giving, I'm doing everything I can so everyone is happy, but I don't feel acknowledged." And so she created the expectation of being recognized and appreciated by others. And the story in her head was something like, "I'm giving my time and energy so people should appreciate and recognize me." But underneath that story was the need for recognition, to be seen, to feel that her presence and contribution truly mattered. In the same way, for a long time, I've expected people around me, my parents, my friend, to understand me, understand what I say, what I do. And so I would overshare, I will justify myself, I would prove myself to them to show them that, I'm worth it. And the need behind this was me wanted to be accepted and understood, right? And so identifying our needs open the doors to self-love, right? Because you know what your heart is truly asking for, and you can choose to give it to yourself. Now, I want to show you the energetic side of the expectations that we carry. So when you think about expectations, how would you visualize them? What shape do they take in your mind? We all know what expectations feel like, right? But if they had a form, a texture, or a movement, what would that be for you? I believe everything is energy, so when I speak about expectations, I see them as energetic cords, threads stretching out from our body towards something or someone outside of us. And this is how expectations show up energetically with people in your life. Not all energetic cords are harmful. Some are loving and supportive, but some don't serve your highest good. And they can form when a relationship becomes imbalanced, toxic, or when we carry unmet needs and expectations that we unconsciously project onto the other person. And so I see those cords forming at the level of the chakras. Each one is connected to a specific need or expectations. For example, the root chakra, when you expect someone to provide safety, stability, or financial support, a cord forms at the root, which is your foundation for safety and security. And so the inner dialogue sounds like, I need you to make me feel safe. Same for the sacral chakra. When you expect someone to make you feel desired, alive, sexy, inspired, creative, a cord forms at the sacral, your center of intimacy, pleasure, and creativity. And the inner dialogue is something like, I need you to make me feel desired. Now, if we look at the cord at the solar plexus chakra, when you expect approval or validation to feel worthy, a cord is going to form at this level, which is your center of personal power. And so the inner dialogue is going to be like, I need you to tell me I'm good enough, validate my decisions, or make the decisions for me. And finally, cords can form at the level of the heart when you expect love or affection to feel whole. And so the heart chakra is your center for love and connection. And so here, the inner story may sound like, I can't feel lovable unless you love me back. I also want to say that I'm speaking about expectations here, not preferences. You can prefer someone to act or speak a certain way, right? Without being attached to it. Your emotional state doesn't depend on whether the person meets that preference or not. So there are also energetic cords that can be connected to situation, places, objects like your phone, mental charges like thought, belief that we have, anything that you are unconsciously giving your energy and power to. So being aware of those cords help you take your power back and decide what to do about it. So now that we are aware of the energetic side of our expectations, I want to speak a little bit about the process of alchemy. So many people think of alchemy as turning metal into gold, but it's much more than this. Alchemy is the art of transformation. It's the ability to take something heavy, raw, or limited and turn it into something that is pure. So we can see our expectations as like this raw matter, the heavy sticky cords that we can transmute into a source of love. And I have a special passion for the alchemists and the way they work with universal energy and matter. And so I was watching a documentary with Patrick Bernsteinas, who is a well-known alchemist. And he mentioned something very interesting. He said that it is the alchemist himself who is going to influence matter. So it's the state of being of the alchemist that transforms the energy and produces what is called the golden elixir of life. And so he explained that when you limit your perception of reality, you cannot modify matter. But when you open your perception, you invite universal energy to flow through you, and that's when true alchemy happens. And we all have that power within us to open, to transform, and to transmute what feels heavy into a golden elixir of life. And I'm going to take you through this process right now. The process of alchemizing your expectations cords into a pure energy and source of love. So before we start, you can pause this video here for a moment and take a little bit of time to reflect on some of the expectations, desires that you currently have in your life, maybe towards a person, a relationship, your work, or a situation in your life, whatever it is. So notice which one feels heavy or charged, the ones that keep you waiting, hoping, frustrated, impatient. And when you are ready, come back and let's begin the alchemy together. So I'm going to guide you through a short practice to help you alchemize those expectations. But before you close your eyes, let me explain the movement that we are going to use. So we are going to use our hands for this practice because they help us connect the physical with the energetic. And so as you are going to inhale, you are going to open your hands outwards as if you are opening and collecting all the energetic cords connected to your expectation, right? And as you exhale, slowly you are going to bring your hands together, gathering those cords into a ball of energy in front of you. I'm going to guide you through the whole process and we're going to do it together. But just for you to remember, inhaling and collecting, letting the space for the cords, and exhaling, putting the cords, gathering the cords together into a ball of light in front of you, okay? So close your eyes gently and take a slow deep breath in. Feel the air entering your body, expanding your chest, your belly. And exhale softly through the mouth. And let your shoulders drop. Let your body begin to melt. Relaxing the space in between your eyes, your jaw, your neck. Feel your spine gently unwinding as if each vertebra is taking a deep sigh of relief. Your belly softens, your hips open, your leg becomes heavy and rooted to the earth. Feel the supports beneath you, steady, holding you completely. You feel grounded and supported. You can let go now. Allow yourself to arrive fully here in your body, in this breath. There is nowhere else to go, nothing to fix, to do, only to be. Now, bring into your awareness the expectations that you hold towards a situation, an object, a place, or someone in particular. allow yourself to see, feel, or imagine this place, this person, or a symbol that represents it right in front of you. And gently notice where in your body these cords of expectations are connected. Is it your heart, your belly, your throat, maybe your head, your feet? Scan your body slowly and softly and notice where those cords are located. Imagine each of these expectations as energetic cords stretching out from this specific place in your body to what is in front of you. And give those energetic cords a color, a texture that feels like expectation to you. Perhaps dark brown, gray, black. Trust whatever appears to you. And now we are going to rub our physical hands gently, feeling the warmth, the energy in between our hands. And with our hands, we are going to open the space for all those cords. So you can see, feel, or imagine all those cords being collected in the space between your palms, right? So inhale and give space to those cords to appear. And as you exhale, see, feel, or imagine those cords losing their darkness, softening, becoming more pure. And so watch them transform into threads of golden light and gathering between your hands as a warm, glowing ball of energy. So we are going to inhale, opening the space with your hands, allowing all those expectations cords to be seen. And we are going to exhale, slowly gathering and transforming those cords into a ball of light, into a ball of love. Right? So we are going to continue like this a few more times. So inhale and open the space for the cords with your hands. And exhale, gathering those cords into a golden ball of light. Inhaling, giving space for the cords to appear and be seen. See, feel, or imagine those cords dissolving and being gathered as you exhale into a ball of light. Inhale and exhale. You can continue like this with your own rhythm until you feel that all those cords have been dissolved into an energy ball of love and light. You've just alchemized all those expectations into a golden ball of light full of love. Congratulations, you are now an alchemist. And so you can play a little bit with your own ball, right? You can move it gently between your hands, like noticing the warmth, the radiance of the ball. Like all those cords turns into a beautiful ball with so much love inside. Right? You can picture it with a specific color, the color of love. Whatever feels like good to you, right? And whenever you feel ready, we are going to nourish ourselves with this ball of light, with this ball of love, right? And so we are going to take this inner ball and infuse our lower belly with this ball of love. And with our hands, we are going to do 9 circles clockwise, letting the energy of love spiral back into you. And so you want to feel this golden light sinking deep into your body, nourishing your organs, your cells, your heart. Like the energy is returning home to your center to replenish, ground, and nourish you. Whenever you feel ready, you can take a deep breath in and out and shake it off a little bit. And this is the end of our practice. You can return to this practice anytime that you feel frustrated, impatient, or anxious. Remember that the power is always within you. You are powerful. I send you a lot of love.